Okay, here I am down at the board here, and you can see it's it's before the sun comes up here, and I'm just checking my meters here. They're all reading 0, and the grid ties are connected, but they're asleep because they're not getting any power. If I go over to the master number, see about 2.8 watts is what it's reading. But inside this box is a little current transformer CT that is around one of the legs of the AC, and it's supposed to measure the power that's going into the grid, sending it up to this Efergy transmitter, which you can set it up to send a signal out every 6, 12, or 18 seconds, and a little light will blink. You just saw it there. And here is the little wireless device. So I have this up in my office. You can see right here it's reading 49 watts is being displayed. And I always thought, wrongfully so, that it was just some noise on the line, that there was something defective in the particular one that I got, because all of these are reading zeros and this is only reading 2.8, which I figured maybe that's all these would be consuming together. I'm not too worried about it. So I emailed the company without actually doing more study, and so here I am doing my study work. So first thing I did is I said, well, okay, let me just unplug one of these to see if the grid tie inverters are doing that. So it dropped a little bit. Let me unplug all of these one at a time. So all the grid tie inverters are disconnected, and here's the update. So now it's dropped down to 39 watts. Now if I start disconnecting individual meters, just pull this one out, get an update here. That's down to 33. So clearly each of these are drawing several watts, probably more than I expected. Granted, the display stays on all the time. We'll do another one here. We'll go from 33 down to 27. So 6 watts. Now if I shut the whole strip off, so there's absolutely no power coming from these meters up to the master meter, we'll see if this update. He said, there it goes. Okay, 2 watts. Well, so 2 watts is probably what this master meter is drawing, because this is actually measuring everything going to the grid, basically, or from the grid. So it turns out this Efergy thing is actually working perfectly normally. Nothing's wrong. It's just that these meters are what's drawing the power. So of course a lot of you are saying, okay, what happens if I use one of these kilowatt meters instead? So let's get a reading here. 27. I'm going to plug one in just on its own, so it'll power up. Now it doesn't have a light, but it obviously has circuitry in there, and it too is drawing 5 watts or so. So if you have a series of these meters and you have a setup similar to this, there's at least in my case, I'm for half of the day, or the day, the time that I'm not getting any sun, there's going to be, and I'll unplug this kilowatt here. You can see we'll get back to our, it's going to be around 49.50. There it is. 50 is kind of what I'm drawing all the time because of these meters. So the fix I have for it, I'm going to put one of these wall timers in here and have it so that I'm only really using the meters during the time of the day that the solar is up. Now these little units here can actually take 15 amps, and with my 500 watts here that I'm collecting, I'm putting about 4 amps into the wall. So these are not being overly stressed. So anyway, I thought I'd share that. A little lesson learned for myself today. And kudos to the Efergy. It's pretty darn accurate. Talk to you later.
Feel alright.